If you see here, these are ones that were sorted out already by my mother years ago when she started sorting out some stuff. I did have to brighten some of the marks on there and some of the tape came off there. But this is some that she already had sorted out. And she also had these rolled by years, few by mint marks, but mostly by years. All wheat pennies, and then it goes into your memorial cents. But all that's up to that last roll would be all copper. But I'm not a copper collector like some people, but I do like the old wheat pennies. And right now I'm about to show you this can here. I just opened it up. This is wheat pennies that I found when my grandfather had passed. It was downstairs in this basement in this can mixed between some nuts and bolts they had down there. You know, as a young kid, I was looking around. I just wanted to play with some stuff, and I ended up finding this. And as a kid, this was a lot of money. But I'm going to go through these. I'm going to separate them by decade. Then I'm going to separate those as well by year after I get them separated by decade. I'll be right back after I get these separated. Welcome back to King's Coins. Well, I finally separated all the 50s that we had. I've checked all the 55 for the double die, and there's no double die there. And we had a little bit of everything except for 1954 Philadelphia. And 56, 57, 58, there were no San Francisco mints. But stay tuned. I'm going to go back and separate the 40s now. Welcome back to King's Coins. It's time for me to go through this bin I have of 1940 pennies. And if you notice, in the last time I had this sheet that I used to help separate pennies. It really helps me separate all the ones that we got just to see what we got. Stay tuned. I'll be back after I get these separated. Alright, we're back here with King's Coins. As you can tell, I've been able to separate all the pennies by year and mint mark. I wasn't sure if I was going to find a 1948 D, but I found one, third from the last penny that I was putting on the stacks. I got almost a full, well, I know I got a full roll of 44S's to 43s. The steel pennies have already been separated. They're in a different section, but as you can see, I got a little mixture of everything right here of the 40s. Quite a few S's. The S's are down the middle. Stay tuned. I'm going to start going through the 30s next. King's Coins will be back shortly. Welcome back to King's Coins. Well, I've gone through the 30s. A little bit lighter than what the 40s and 50s were, of course. Mostly Phillies. Quite a few good variety of San Francisco mints. But I didn't find any 1932s and only one 1933. 1934 S's, none of them. 1931 S's, none of them. But that's the Depression era. That's where production went way down. But stay tuned. Going to go through the 20s next, and we'll see what this bucket holds in the 20s. King's Coins will be right back. Alright, just finished the 20s. It was in that can. Slim pickings here. Bunch of Phillies, no 1922s, and they only made 22 Denvers that year. You see a lot of Phillies, only a few Denvers. couple 29S's. Hopefully we'll have a little more variety in the teens. Stay tuned. King's Coins be back. Welcome back to King's Coins. I finally got done separating the pennies, and this is what we ended up in with the 1909. Then we got the 1910 Phillies, 1911, 1912, 13, 14. I got a Denver and a Philly on the 15s, a Denver and a Philly on the 16s, a little bit of everything on 17s. I didn't get any Denvers on the 18s, but I got 2 San Francisco and a little stack of Phillies, a whole bunch of 1919 Phillies with this top one having a weird look to it. I kind of like it, but I got one of each. We got some decent looking coins in here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and give me that thumbs up.